Like, I could almost rap over this. Somebody posted something about Nas's record being 25 years old today. And I was like, damn, I haven't heard that in a while. I don't listen to that. I'm gonna start here. A little tough for me because I don't know what one this is. So let me temporarily put this. Okay. Let's search for Spock, everyone. I do like to go in the order that they give it. Give it, search for Spock, trace. You can see and listen to all of our podcasts with the Star Trek movies, including Search for Spock, over at leakpodcast.com. Go check it out. It's under the trying to enjoy the film category. It's on iTunes, it's on Spotify, it's on Anchor. Dude, give it a look. You like Search for Spock? You like Wrath of Khan? That's your favorite movie? Hit us up, dude. Listen to our podcast. Obviously, Search for Spock is not really the GOAT, but the Star Trek thumbnails are a little smaller than the Star Wars. Gonna just not think about it too much and give it a beat. I like Search for Spock. Fond memories watching that movie as a kid. This is so crazy that it starts a list off with 3 and 3. And so the next movie I got to deal with, I think maybe my favorite J.J. Abrams Kelvin first movie beyond. That's what's next. Now, I gave Rogue One some sort of weird pass and put them right next to Star Wars Episode 4. That was controversial, I think. I don't think anyone else would have done that. That's why I am me and you are you. Anyways, I don't think Beyond deserves to be up there, but I'll give it an A. S being superb, spectacular, and who knows what I said on the other podcast. I maybe gonna contradict myself a bunch. This looks like Generations. I have to do the zoom thing. First Contact. Ooh. Oh boy. I like First Contact. There's the podcast Greatest Generation, and one of the live shows we did with them, they did First Contact, and it was pretty good. I kind of just dropped it in the B segment, but I'm gonna keep it there. So Search for Spock being better in this scenario, even though they're both in the B line. What's this? I really can't see these thumbnails, so I don't think I thought this out very well. I say that all the time. Generations. Kind of a little bit disappointing. What time it is? It's time to place the Wrath of Khan on this list. Where's it go? There's no doubt in my mind that it's probably the best Star Trek movie. So that was an easy one. You got a little nervous out there, I guess. I think they put creatures in our bodies to control our minds. It's one of the greatest things ever invented by man. And the movie just rocks. Klingons, kind running and sing, bringing back a character from the TV series. Everything is hot fire in The Wrath of Khan. Everything rules about it. Tell me something bad about it. You can't. You just can't. A tough one, folks. We're dealing with insurrection. Not the fun January 6th kind of insurrection. We're talking about Star Trek insurrection. And you know what we're going to do? We are going to check out the IMDb. Because is this the one with Tom Hardy? Directed by Two Takes Frakes, Jonathan Frakes. Get into our next gen cast here. Rick Berman. I had it wrong. Insurrection is not the one. That is Nemesis. Here we are, Insurrection. Let me look at this summary. We might have to do it for a couple of these. Which one is this? When the crew of the Enterprise learn of a Federation conspiracy against the inhabitants of a unique planet, Captain Picard begins an open rebellion. Yes, you know what? As much as I'm a fan of these type of new movies, this one is not good. Practically in the toilet with a D rating for this one. Practically in the toilet. Let's see a fun one coming up now. And that's Star Trek Into Darkness, which promised us Star Trek Into Darkness promised us, perhaps falsely, that we were going to get another Wrath of Khan. Spoiler warning, Benedict Cumberbatch. He comes up in here, he's the new Khan, but it's J.J. Abrams movies. It's way different. He's not a Ricardo Montalban thing, not as much tension in the story overall. A lot of people disappointed by Into Darkness. I was into it at the time, which also taints my view of it. So I liked it at the time. I want to give this a B, but why don't I give it a C? What do you think of that? So here we are. It's down there. And we're gonna literally bring it on home. Star Trek Episode 4. Is Episode 4 always going to be the best one? Think about it. Star Wars, Star Trek. The Voyage Home. Star Trek, The Voyage Home. A little punk rock in there. We get Double Dumbass on You. We got a lot of fantastic acting. Transparent aluminum. Computer. Hello, computer. You have to use a computer. You have to use a keyboard. How quaint. Well, I actually got a little crack. Crack those knuckles. Beam me up. We got a place, number 4. And I'm not gonna say it's the best or anything. And you're gonna bump over Beyond. You're both gonna get an A. It's not superb. Superb. These creatures in our bodies to control our minds, they are superb. It's not superb as Wrath of Khan, but it is pretty great. Tom Hardy, Nemesis. Let's hit up the IMDb again, because I just get confused. Like which 2002? everybody forgets that Tom Hardy is in this. The Enterprise is diverted to the Romulan homeworld, Romulus. That's how you say it, Romulus. Supposedly because they want to negotiate a peace treaty. Captain Picard and his crew discover a serious threat to the Federation's once Praetor Shinzo. Plans to attack the Earth. Director Stuart Baird. 6 out of 10. Oh, that's a no good boss. That seems like. Where do we want to put Tom Hardy? You know, a lot of these movies, they're just gonna land to the lost here. Generation bump. Star Trek the Motion Picture, number 1, Star Trek 1. Here's the deal with this. I definitely remember seeing all the Star Trek movies as a kid, but I don't remember this one really sticking out to me. I was like also a little young when it came out. So it came out in the 80s. And I was 5. I think I'm gonna put it up here. Maybe I'll just put it a solid B. But beating out these other Jamokes, First Contact and Search for Spock. So you get a B. But I appreciate it and I like it. But you know, Discovery Country. Directed by Nick Meyer. It's the Cold War one. It's not great though, is it? Is it better than First Contact? Maybe not. I like First Contact. I'm gonna give it a B, but it's getting a low B compared to its neighbors. So what could possibly be next? It's a 5, right? The Final Frontier. These thumbnails are like really killing me, dude. I know the 2009 one because I had that bumper sticker. Star Trek 5, everyone. Final Frontier. Directed by William Shatner. We're seeing God now. Oh boy. Bill! What were you thinking? If you go into the history, they had it in their contract that the really short story is that in their contract, Shatner would get to direct a movie, Nimoy would get to direct. And Nimoy, I believe, directed, generally regarded as a pretty good Star Trek movie. Number 5, Bill. I think it's not as good as Into Darkness. It's not in the trash. People put it in the trash. And for the God reference, maybe I should put it in the trash. But I'm not. I'm going to give it a C. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. And my rankings, it seems like to have a couple of crowded categories in the B and C section seems a little off. Doesn't seem to be like a good balance. So we're going to re-rank. We're going to do another sorting function and a re-rank. Because here we are at 2009 Star Trek. It's not as good as The Wrath of Khan. It's better than Star Trek 4. That was an easy one. But now look at this. I have crowded categories. And nothing in the absolute trash. Is it fair to Bill Shatner as a person? Do you guys want to fight me, literally? What? Why would I do that to Bill? Sometimes you gotta do ranked choice voting in a way. I can't go against what most people say. If they say that is the worst Star Trek movie, it very well might be, dude. Six. I rather think. Do I like 6 better than I like First Contact? You know what I might have to do? I think I might have to shuffle around my A's a little bit. And then I think I might have to do this. In a stunning upset, I've decided to put J.J. Abrams' 2009 Star Trek, a new movie, in the superb category. Highly anticipated, great acting, great casting, Chris Hemsworth. Funny story about when Chris Hemsworth joined Twitter a little late. William Shatner tweeted at him, "Daddy!" Because Chris Hemsworth was Kirk's dad in the movie. As far as Twitter stories are concerned, I think that's a pretty good one. That's right, folks. Wrath of Khan. Number 1. Number 2, Star Trek 2009. Number 3, Star Trek 4. Number 4, Star Trek Beyond. Which I think I'm contradicting myself in a way, because I said that Beyond was my favorite of the 3 movies. But I think for capturing everything, putting the 2009 Star Trek up there is the right thing to do. Then we got 1, 3, First Contact, Cold War Kids, Undiscovered Country. I think that's right. It feels right. Let's go into C, which is like my math grade. Going into C, Generations. Just passed. Nemesis, just passed. Probably just forgetting a lot about that movie. Maybe that movie should go down here. Oh, there we go. Generations is now sharing the C spot with Star Trek Into Darkness. I wanted more from you. I don't hate you, but I wanted more from you. Disappointed in Into Darkness. Really getting into it. Real deep, bottom of the barrel, banana peel all slimy in the bottom of the gross trash can, and then it like smells because it's like been so hot lately, and it's like, oh my god, gross. Getting into the garbage, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gents, folks, FOLX of all kinds out there. Insurrection gets a D, only slightly above Nemesis. And you know what? I kind of wish we'd done all the Star Trek movies when we were doing these, because I don't remember much about any of them. We did do directed Star Trek 5. Every single one of these movies has fast-forwardable 2 moments that are fun to watch. It's still Star Trek. It's like pizza, pizza, pizza. Sort of like what I mean by pizza is we can all agree on pizzas for the table, as Roderick would say. Just everybody wants to eat cheese pizza. Star Trek is better than no Star Trek. But I think that it can really fail in both the Star Trek and Star Wars franchises and just not really live up to its potential. Which is my problem with Benedict Cumberbatch, one of my favorite actors in Into Darkness. He's good, and the movie's pretty good. But I think that if you want to top Wrath of Khan, why did they do that story, by the way? I think that's maybe one of the things that bothers me, because like it wasn't related to the other movie. It's Star Trek. You can come up with any possible thing in the universe you can think of and do it. Here we go. We're gonna start in the bottom and go up to the best. Getting an absolute F grade, coming in at 13 movies. Okay, coming in at 13. Number 5. We do not need to see God in our Star Trek films. I'm sorry. William Shatner is not as great of a director as Spock. You get an F, and you're also the last place. Nemesis, just barely out of that trash pile. Number 12, Nemesis. Tom Hardy, love you, buddy. But your Star Trek goes way in the hole. Here we're talking about Insurrection. Number 11. Down in the hole. Don't remember anything about this movie. I could be judging it unfairly. I've shared my thoughts about number 10. That is Star Trek Into Darkness, Kelvin Universe, Benedict Cumberbatch. Lots of good things about that movie. Lots of not great things. Lots of great things about this movie. Lots of not great things about number 9, Generations. Merging to casts. Some dumb shit happens, to be honest. The fights are like cool, and the time... Is it time travel? I guess sort of, kind of. There's a horizon, event horizon thing. I don't know. I forget. I feel positive about it, but only enough to just barely have it get a seat. Number 6, which is... I don't know what number 6 is. Is that the Undiscovered Country? Is that's the Undiscovered Country. I think the Klingons, Cold War, murder mystery kind of thing. It's a good one. Gets a B. First Contact. They're from Cochrane. First Contact. Talking Jean-Luc Picard led movie. We like First Contact. The Nimoy directed film, The Search for Spock, by the titular character who was killed in the last movie. Spoiler warning. Guess what? They found a way to bring the other guy that made Star Trek attractive to people come back. Good movie. Good, solid movie. Gonna bump it on up to go back in time to the wild psychedelic world of Star Trek the Motion Picture. What I liked when they did the marketing for Beyond, they kind of took the Star Trek the Motion Picture poster and kind of did some cool things with that. So here we are, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So coming in at number 4, I could have just looked at the top 4, but no, I counted backwards. Beyond is number 4, ranking pretty high. Idris Elba. Some of the CGI is a little wonky in this movie. Like, they could have spent a few more dollars on it. Whatever. Beyond is a funny movie. Scotty's great in it. The writing is funny. It's quippy. It's good. R.I.P. Chekhov. Anton Yeltsin. Number 3, the Bronze Ring for top Star Trek movies we get. One of my favorite movies in the entire universe. Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home. Saving the whales, coming back to current time. It's big. You talk about 80s movies, it's just one that I think of. Because I think you think of, for 80s movies, you think about the pop culture, you think about Predator, and you think about Alien, and I don't know if I'm talking about those movies, but think about Back to the Future. Putting Star Trek in the 80s was a great concept, and absolutely something I am into to this day. It's a really great movie. Star Trek 2009. J.J. Abrams, lens flare, spectacular. Yes, I do think that Star Trek 2009 is superb. Number one movie, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Number one, he wins it. Khan is number one, unless, of course, you're Benedict Cumberbatch, which means you are exactly number 10. So, according to these rankings, at least. Let's do the countdown again from the bottom. 5. Nemesis, whatever number that is. Insurrection, whatever number that is. Into Dark. See, the numbers doesn't make any sense because they're not really chronological. So 5, descending order, from the worst to the best. 5, Nemesis, Insurrection. Into Darkness, Generations, Undiscovered Country, First Contact, and we're starting to get better and better. This is like exactly the halfway point where things start to get way good. Search for Spock, number 3. Star Trek the Motion Picture comes in at number 5. Then we got Star Trek Beyond, number 4. Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home, with the Bronze Star. Star Trek II, The Silver Medalist. Star Trek 2009, Silver Medalist. And then the winner of the gold, the ultimate best, superb Star Trek movie is Wrath of Khan. Want me to read it the other way? I will. Coming in at number 1, The Wrath of Khan by Star Trek II. Number 2, Star Trek 2009 by J.J. Abrams. Coming in 3rd place, Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home. Coming in at 4, Star Trek Beyond. Number 5, Star Trek the Motion Picture, the one that started it all. Number 6, Search for Spock. Number 7, First Contact. Number 8, Undiscovered Country. Which is just 6. I'm saying the number of the movies. It's confusing. Number 7, Generations. What's that? Is that number 8? It's 8. No, it's messing the numbers all up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10. Number 10, as we said before, Into Darkness. You disappointed me, bro. Then we get Insurrection, Nemesis, and coming up in the rear, the William Shatner. Bloody disappointment, mate. Shatner. More like you shat your pants now. As you made this film, decided to include gold in it. God is fucking everything, eh? God is fine. God is ridiculous. Don't listen to me do a British accent.